Hello everyone, and welcome to basically part 2 of this Donda listening experience. Obviously, with the first listening event, it basically led to nothing. We heard a very demo-ish, unmixed version of Donda, and the album didn't even release afterwards. So basically, all the things I was saying about it sounding incomplete and unmixed were completely true, but that's because the album just wasn't finished yet. I'm bewildered why Kanye would do that, do this huge listening event with an album that he knows isn't complete and doesn't sound finished. But this time he's claiming it's the album launch, so we just gotta hope that either before, during, or after this event, the album will actually be out on streaming services. So basically, if you can see there, we've got the same case as last time. We've just got this run-up to a listening event on Apple Music, which is so dumb. I think having this first listening experience for most people, just hearing it out of a phone, is so shit. But those lucky enough to have like good Bluetooth speakers and a sound bar like I have, will actually be able to listen to this album properly. Also, I'm not a fucking dick. I'm wearing this hood because my hair is just fucking insane. Give me a break. It's 2:30 for fuck's sake. I think it's also important to say that I have actually re-listened to the first event, and despite a lot of songs not sounding drastically different or having my opinion drastically change, there are still certain parts of that album that I think were way too harshly judged on my part. I really enjoyed the first song that was played, and also I keep replaying that Losing My Family thing. It genuinely is heartbreaking. Like, I don't give a fuck. I get genuinely emotional when listening to that song, just because I can kind of relate to it in a way, and Kanye's vocal delivery on that track is just fucking amazing. It's 2:30, where is the... My man loves to keep us waiting. He just loves to keep us waiting. I don't love it. I don't love it one bit. What happened to gospel? What happened to every hour? Bring back Jesus is King, Kanye, said no one fucking ever. I don't know why people don't like that album. It's not that bad. Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Might be an hour late, but fucking come on. I can already hear the difference. There was a way more cohesive build to that track than the first listen. This is majorly improved already. I immediately like this so much more. I was fucking right though. I was so right. The first one sounded barren. There is stuff going on in these tracks now. I admit it's still lingering, but that's definitely the intention. And to be honest, it is fucking beautiful, so you can't complain. The thing I like about it is really thematic, this album. That's something I really like about it. This is such a grand improvement. It's insane. I think that's still shit, but... Ooh. I love the fucking organ on this track. he doing? Why is he doing press-ups? Thank fuck I focused on Kanye doing press-ups, because that last feature started off really good and then just got incredibly shit. So...
What's the idea? What did they do? Why the hell are you hating so damn hard? Someone must pay you. Book cup fell to the top, but just ready to juice. Moment of silence. Why I pay the juice? If they say it's up, I don't need a truce. Everything I do is so.
This guy's weirdly out of time. That was a dodgy feature. It's an improvement over the first one, but there's still something there where it's like, it's barren. Like if you hear this beat, it's been the same thing over and over again, and it's not like some complexly like arranged or sampled beat. You know, it's just really simple drum machine hits. Wasn't as sure about that one. That reminded me of the first listening event, where it was sort of felt like it should have been going somewhere, and then it just sort of trailed and lingered for the track. That's definitely the style of this album. Maybe I'm just not connecting with what he's trying to do. It's just the fact it didn't sound very original to me either. I'd say it's a definite improvement though. It's a lot better. I don't know why he did that first listening of it. That was just so dumb. Because it turned so many people against the album, me included. I think the main takeaway from this, really, is less to do with the music and everything revolved around it. The sort of performative art that Kanye's on is really fucking interesting. I like that more than the actual music project. This sounds exactly the same as the first one. Yeah, this sounds the same. I don't go on with this track. I gotta be really careful with this listening event as well, because that last video I did got fucking blocked so many times. I've just got to be careful. It's surprising I'm saying this because of how present he is on all of his other albums, but I want more Kanye. To me, this is way too feature heavy.
It's a Monday like that. And when you text change the beginning of every word, you will speak to me with only no cap. Rap, you don't know me like that.
Fuck. See, that's what I want. I want more of that. I want more of that. I don't want fucking this weird chorus. I really want more of Kanye. I want more of that. It's just an album where you get these tracks that just linger. It's not really interesting. I'm trying to look at it from every angle possible, but I just can't look at it from the angle of being genuinely interesting.
Trips to Legos, connect like Legos. We take high roads, make this my eyes closed, burn folks, idols, Jesus disciples. I just drink champagne, problems, no more argue, no more ask who really are you? You know the real you.
Yo, this is good.
What's inside my review?
Yo, this sounds sick.
Straight from Beirut, Chicago, Beirut. You pray, we pray too. You pray, we pray too. And that's who you pray to.
This is what I wanted from this album. This is what I want.
Play you, new grill, new teeth, new chicks, new beef, still get loose sleep, still whip, 2 seats, go out.
Oh shit!
New crib, new lease, new time, new thing, break all.
This is exactly what I wanted.
A new piece, hold up, 2 teeth, 2 leaves, and no fall for 2 weeks.
Okay, this one song has changed my perspective on the album again. If he's doing this, and it's not just the barren shit that I've heard throughout the first listening event and this album so far, this is the elevation then. You have these sort of calm moments for a lot of the album, very ambient, and then you get shit like that. Okay, I'm understanding the album. I'm understanding the album. You are getting my live reaction. This is what it is. It's not a review. It's just my first impressions. And I am understanding the album a bit more now. That was a fucking sick track. That was so good. Ooh, one after another. Oh my god. Fucking hell. 2 in a row that are fucking sick. Who do I know then? I know this guy from somewhere. Who is this? This is a fucking sick feature. This is really good. See, the main difference between these tracks and the ones before that I wasn't really feeling is that these actually have a progression. It's not just because it's fast-paced or a banger, it's the fact that these fucking evolve. Whether it be within the lyrics, the features, or the actual beat, these evolve. It feels like something's going on. This is a fucking good one. 2 in a fucking row that were fucking incredible. What is going on? What the fuck is going on? Okay. This album it's starting to all take form. It is starting to all take form. Took a couple listening events. One of them being literally demos, but Donda is sounding sick now. Okay. I've heard this one already. Sounds very similar to the first time, but... Okay. I think I enjoy this more than the first time I heard it. I'm not crazy about this track, but now that those previous 2 banger tracks have played out, I think I understand this album a bit more, and I'm actually appreciating what's going on. Yeah, I think I get this album a bit more. Maybe. I mean, I might be talking out my arse for all I know, but I think I get this album a bit more.
Donda, 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 Donda.
As I said, I appreciate this. I do appreciate this, but at the end of the day, we are hearing a woman saying Donda over and over again. I could make that track. Alright, it is going on for a very long time. This was probably one of my favourite tracks from the first listen. And this sounds fucking sick. Yeah, this is one of the best. I love how this like calls back to Flashing Lights. This sounds so similar. Fuck! See, I knew that one was fucking undeveloped. In my first reaction, I noted it immediately how it just cut. You on the live stream. This live stream is so fucking important. I can see how passionate Kanye is about all of this. This is actually really fucking special.
We're gonna have to square up then. We're gonna have to set it up then. We're gonna have to set it up then.
Whoa. Whoa, nah. Ooh!
I'ma leave it in God's hands. Everything I'm doing now is God's plan. Doctor said I wouldn't walk no more, now I stand. Then I ran, here I am, machine.
Donda, who the mom Donda? Who can see Donda? Get Don C. Who needs practice? I don't do rehearsals.
I think I got my wish. I wanted more Kanye, and it gave me more Kanye. I'm actually really on board with this album now. Like, I've had a complete switch around. I still think there's a few tracks I'm not fully with, but the overall package so far is really good.
The first, abandon your family. The second was that no matter what, you love unconditionally.
I love this track so much. I love this track so much. But that's why it's great. Oh my god, getting a bit freaky. This live stream's really strange. Look at this. Kanye, we're literally watching Kanye lay down in bed and sing. This is so weird. He is a true artist though. You can't take that away from him. He is a true artist. Like, who the fuck else is doing this? No one. No one else is doing this.
Been in the dark so long, don't know what the light here. But I'm just reaching for the stars like Buzz Lightyear.
Wow. The storytelling on this track is really good. I'm interested now. I wonder if I went back to those first couple tracks, which I didn't really get on with. I wonder if my opinions would be changed. These tracks really are feature heavy. I'm a bit unsure about that. I don't know if I like that. There's so many features on certain tracks. I mean, all the ones on this sound really good. It's just the, you know, the sheer amount of them. Also, for someone like Kanye to like work over these beats, it's a bit unusual because he's usually constantly switching it up in his music. In fact, in one of my guide to videos, I talked about how John Bryan mentioned how Kanye was always trying to create new sounds and do new stuff.
First to breathe free air. Free my father. That's the Larry Hoover sing.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible message. Oh, this was probably my least favourite song from the first listen. Although it sounds exactly the same, I think it does fit. I think this does fit tonally better with this version of the album. The fuck was that? Yeah, I'm still not sure about that track. That one still sounds like it could have gone somewhere really sort of exciting, and it doesn't really. Don't know what that weird sample was in the middle of it as well. Oh, fuck off. Not this one. I like to call this one Toddler Piano. Unless this one is like drastically improved, I will not like this track. I hate the fucking... I hate that so much. God, that track was still bad. I'm not even gonna lie, that track was still poor. This sounds so enhanced from the first listen. Oh. This is good. This is really fucking good. The thing everybody lost their shit over. Yo. What the fuck? What is going on here?
Who you know spend an hour in Walgreens, huh? You know you always be my favorite prom queen. Your gun of safety. Speak
This is really fucking beautiful. This final track hit me in the feels. What the fuck? This is a good song. This is a really good song. And that transition was mad.
Dropped out of school, but I'm the one at Yale. Made the best tracks, still went off the rail. Had to go down, down, down.
Yo. That gave me major chills at the end there. It is almost 5 AM, so if I look fucked, then that's why. I'm really tired.
Before you left, gotta make it right before you. Everybody wanna feel like
I love this track. This was the opener of the last one. This is another track I really fucking love.
know you're alive and God's not finished. Know you're alive and God's not finished. I know you're alive, God's not finished. I know you're alive and God's not finished. The devil's alive and now we finished. The devil's alive and now he finished.
That organ is so fucking good. And I suppose that's Donda. I assume that's Donda. When it came to the running time of the album, it's not over. Oh my god. If you can't see that, Kanye is literally ascending. Donda as an art piece, like this listening event, is fucking phenomenal. Untouchable by any other artist. Okay, so, fucking hell. There were multiple times towards the end there. I don't know if it's just my tired brain talking, but I thought the album ended like 3 times. That last one was a definitive end though. So I'm kinda conflicted on Donda. Admittedly, it grabbed me. Unlike a lot of albums where I can just find myself slowly getting bored and disconnected, Donda never really lost me. It grabbed my attention and then kept it and only got me further engaged as I listened and new things cropped up that I hadn't previously heard. There were certain previous tracks from the other listening event that is still present here that remain relatively untouched, and those are the worst tracks in the album for me, and my opinion hasn't changed on that. Like, the piano one is really, really bad. I just really don't like that track. But I'd say for the most part, it's a definitive and complete and cohesive experience. It's well crafted. It's very angelic for the most part, very ambient, and whereas the tracks before sounded barren and like unintentionally minimalistic, this time round there's a definite intentionality with all of the tracks. Those 2 bangers, which I don't know the names of right now, that I went fucking nuts at, those were definitely still my favourite tracks on the album, but there was a definite moment of appreciation for what the album is trying to achieve, that I definitely understood a lot better with this new mix, and just better production across the board. There was more to it in every aspect. More features, more instruments, more verses from Kanye. There was just so much more, and it felt like a complete album experience. Now, saying that, as I said, I'm not sure the running time really stays its welcome. Despite me being very tired, which may play into this first impression, remember this is just a first impression, with the lingering nature of the album, the purposely lingering nature of the album, there was definitely a part of me that thought it was going on for too long, and I think that's why I was jumping to the conclusion, like, is this the end? Is this the end? Not because I was getting sick of the album, but just because I was thinking there's not much more you can really do with this until it just gets boring. So yeah, Donda, I'm definitely not going to say it's one of his best albums, but it's definitely a great album, and just so many of the songs had just such a greater impact than that first listen. And I keep bringing up that first listening event because it was one of the first times in Kanye's entire career where he shocked me, but not in a good way. I've basically been on his side the entire time, even with albums like Jesus is King, which fans didn't even like. And that first listening event really shocked me because I was just like, this is an album that is not complete. It's not finished at all. And the second listening event, which is the true listening event, has really proven that. But yeah, I'd say it was really surprising, actually, how much I turn around on the album, because it doesn't particularly change anything from that first listening event. It's still tonally in line with that first one. It's just that so many aspects were improved and added upon, and it just became a much more cohesive and engaging listen. And I'm sure it will be uploaded all over the place now, but that live stream was something else. It was a shame I could only watch it on my phone because Apple Music is only available on phone. You could only watch it on the phone for some reason. Seeing that on like a large projector, projecting that big, that would have been fucking amazing, and I can't imagine what it was like to be there. The visuals and the lighting were so incredible. Like, with Kanye being such a prominent figure, it's so easy to hate him just for who he is and how he expresses himself. But it's events like that and the visuals that he creates and just the art that he creates within it, just so unique and interesting. I don't know how people could ever criticize him on anything in relation to that. He's just doing stuff that no one else is doing, and to a level that is just so fucking huge, and it's incredibly impressive. Anyways, that was Donda. A big surprise to me because I really didn't think I would come round to the album, but I definitely did. I definitely enjoyed that so much more than the first listen, and fuck it, it's a great album. Anyways, that was the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe with notifications on, comment on what you thought, and share to someone you know. Anyways, it's 5 AM, I'm fucking tired. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.